I've always felt my whole life that we were something more, that we were more than just people going through a cycle, that we were bigger than life and death, that in between our short time on this planet, we were something magical. We were beings that loved and laughed and cried. We shared a desire for compassion and beauty and friendship. We all were scared and afraid to show people our faults and our flaws, not knowing all of us shared the same anxiety, the same fear, the same pain. Little did we know that the whole time we were together, we were cosmic.
Lollapalooza!
Too young to see tomorrow, too young to know it hurts. Found love in empty bottles, I guess we'll never learn. So just lay with me, till the morning. 'Cause I'm high and you high, and together we soar. And if I go too hard, pray the Lord my soul is in. I've been up all night till tomorrow it could wait. I think we went too far, the ones they couldn't save. Inside of you I found faith. I apologize if I say anything I do mean, 'cause I've been drinking too much, faded off the gasoline. I'm just trying to live life, put up for my family, yeah. That's on every day, girl, we can do anything. 'Cause baby, we are too young to see tomorrow, too young to know it hurts. Found love in empty bottles, I guess we'll never learn. So just lay with me, till the morning. 'Cause I'm high and you high, and together we soar. And if I go too hard, pray the Lord my soul today. You're here, I'm here, tell me this isn't fair. You should know you can go anywhere you wanna be, yeah. Take my hand to your fantasy. I apologize if I say anything I do mean, 'cause I've been drinking too much, faded off the gasoline, yeah. I'm just trying to live life, put on for my family, yeah. That's on every day, girl, we can do anything. 'Cause baby, we are
Lollapalooza! I go by the name of Bazzi.
late till the morning. 'Cause I'm high and you high, and together we soaring. We on a wave, that luxury flow, and I don't watch what I say, but I say what I know. Don't wait on me, it's too late for me. I walk with that step, carry air what I breathe, and I Let me bring it back to the track. Oh yeah, can't stop, won't stop. One more time, hands up. It's too late for me. I put it too strong now. Maybe I'm gone. It's too late for me. I put it too strong now. Lola, I'm gone. It's too late. Lala, can we do a little story time real quick? Hold up, G, hold up. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. My ex-girlfriend, good girl. We had a toxic relationship. We broke up. I was still on her Netflix. I'm still on your Netflix. They probably alright though. No reply to all your texts. Like you're just dying to try, but you can't find peace. Looking for God, but you're down on your knees. All that you want, but not you need. Girl, why? Tell me, why do you still love me? Why do you love me? You know you shouldn't love me, yet you still all your friends tell you they hate me. Girl, the fucking shady. Couple weeks ago they were inside my sheets naked. Love so you can Snapchat, titties out to snap that. I know that you do that shit just sing like you're just looking for God, but you're down on your knees. I'm all that you want, but now you need. Girl, why? Tell me, why do you still love me? Why do you love me? You know you shouldn't love me, yet you still love me. Oh yeah. Girl, why do you need me when you know you don't need me? Stabbing you apart. I leave you broken and shaking, and you still call me baby. Tell me, why do you still love me? Why do you love me? Girl, you know you shouldn't love me, yet you still you still love me. Lola. Na, 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 na. Yeah, baby, off of that bottle, living like no tomorrow. I like you cause I'm lifted, and you like me cause I'm fitted. Button down in designer, that Dolce and that Gabbana, painted just like an angel. I thank the Lord that He made you. I see it in your eyes, passion you can't deny. Girl, we can live that life. I see it all. There we are, smoking on rose cigars, Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah, I see it all now. You can be bigger than your fantasies, standing right next to me. Hands up, see it all now. You're Mr. You look like you straight out a movie, naked in the jacuzzi, something like you Madonna, that beautiful persona, energy go crazy. Whoa! And I don't usually say this, I swear it's not cause I'm faded. I see it in your eyes, passion you can't deny. Girl, we can live that life. fantasies, standing right next to me. Hands up, see it all now. You're the star. I see it all now. There we are, smoking on those cigars, Hollywood Boulevard. I see it all now. You're the star. No, yeah, yeah. Chicago. Maybe I'm cold, frozen from my past before. Yeah. Don't get too close, you won't find what you're looking for. Oh no, and I hope you don't change. Stay, all I know is how to be who I am. And if you start to touch me, I hope you know the place where we stand. Don't tell me that you love me, cause I won't love back. Don't tell me that you need me, cause I don't need that. Don't tell me that you want me, cause I'm on my own. So when we finish walking, girl, I'm all alone. Sing! Maybe I'm fine with being by myself. Yeah. Maybe I'm not trying to have nobody else. Oh no. And I hope you don't change. Stay, all I know is how to be who I am. And if you start to touch me, I hope you know the place where we stand. Don't tell me that you love me, cause I won't love back. Don't tell me that you need me, cause I don't need that. Don't tell me that you want me, cause I'm on my own. So when we finish walking, girl, I'm all alone. Sing! Gonna turn my receipts on, just to let you know I won't respond. Girl, it hurts me to do this, but I'm not looking for excuses. And I deleted all your info, cause I heard about the info. Always knew that you'd be ruthless, but I never thought that you could do this. Oh, in the fucked up parties, it gave y'all the intro. That was my dude, why'd you gotta pick him? I was self projectors. Looked in my eyes, so will this last forever? I think we both know what was up, what this was going, but the sex was too good. We got caught up in the moment, now you took my best friend, turn him into my opponent. Did you forget that I gave you the inch? That was my dude, why'd you gotta pick him? I was selfish in the way that I acted. Now you doing things just to get a reaction. Yeah. I wonder if he's there with you now, fucking you like I used to. Yeah. I know you think about all the things that we did when he's with you. Do you feel no shame? Does he make you feel the same? We have got what we wanted. Oh, if we had just been honest. My camera does be honest. If we had just been honest, yeah. Maybe it's the pills, maybe it's the drugs, maybe it's the pride. Lollapalooza. Lollapalooza, you guys are fucking beautiful tonight, man. And that's that thing right there. Yeah, that's my girl, I can't share. Maybe I'm selfish, I get a little jealous. I lose my mind when you say that. Bone makes seem slip off your back. You get so impatient, I know you got your cravings. So tell me you didn't tell all of your girlfriends about this. Yeah. Tell me you still think my neighbors don't know, girl, you shouting. Yeah. Girl, I know that you've been trying, I swear I'm the proudest. Yeah. The question is, girl, do you think that you can live without it? Without it. Nothing on you when you're naked, except the Cartier bracelet. Silhouette through the shower, fuck you 24 hours. Sun peeking through the curtains, know what you when you hurting. Baby girl, it was out, fuck you 24 hours. In that shit like, oh, yeah. Baby girl, it was ours, I fuck you 24 hours. In that shit like, bracelet, yeah, 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 yeah. Nothing on you when you make it. Got a pretty little heart, I don't wanna break it. Girl, I just wanna save you. Swear to God, thank the Lord every day that He made you. But the girls who flex, they won't faze you. Break it down with my guns and we blaze you. Yeah, but I'ma stay through. Cause she rare, oh yeah. The way she looking in the mirror unfair. You know we couldn't even make it up the stairs. Why? Nothing on you when you naked, except the Cartier bracelet. Silhouette through the shower, I fuck you 24 hours. Sun peeking through the curtains, know what you when you heard it. Baby girl, it was ours, I fuck you 24 hours. In that shit like, if you in Lollapalooza right now, I need y'all to make some noise. Hold up, Jimmy. When I say Lolla, y'all say Palooza. Lolla! Lolla! When I say Lolla, y'all scream Palooza. Lolla! Lolla! Man. Okay, Lollapalooza, from the front to the back, I need one hand up in the sky for everyone here right now.
Hold 'em up, hold 'em up.
I had a dream about you last night. Your eyes were shining so bright. Those lips and that bittersweet smile. I need this forever. Beautiful dream, yeah, yeah. Don't know what it means, yeah, yeah. All I know is I don't know, but I need this forever. Say about a dream, like a magazine. Girl, it felt good with your body on me. We should never ever leave the sheets, yeah. We can stay forever underneath, yeah. It's like deja vu, my hands upon you. I might be naive, but you're more than a dream, yeah. You make me feel alive, I've been 2 times 5, but dreaming all about you. You give me feelings that I can't explain to you. Girl, I was cold for a while, now I'm something new. Yeah, tell me what you want, anything at all. I got it though. Swear to God, we unstoppable. Yeah, I had a dream about you last night. Your eyes were shining so bright. Those lips and that bittersweet smile. I need this forever. Beautiful dream, yeah, yeah. Don't know what it means, yeah, yeah. All I know is I don't know, but I need this forever. No, no, no. You give me feelings that I can't explain to you. No, no, no. Girl, I was cold for a while, now I'm something new. Tell me what you want, anything at all. Got it though. Swear to God, we're unstoppable. Yeah, yeah.
Lollapalooza. Sing this with me real quick. Hey, beautiful, 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 beautiful. I love your input. Hey, sing it.
I love your imperfections, every angle. Tomorrow comes and goes before you know. So I just had to let you know the way that Gucci look on you, amazing. But nothing can compare to when you naked. Now we're backward and so many got you faded. Saying you the one for me, I need to face it. Started when we were younger. Swear to God that I love her. Sorry that your mom found out. Guess that we just really had it on. Ain't nobody else that we on. Beautiful, beautiful life right now. Beautiful, beautiful night right now. No, no.
Sing it. Hey.
Louder. I love your imperfections, every angle. Tomorrow comes and goes before you know. So I just had to let you know the way that dress fall off you is amazing. You're a miracle, a beautiful creation. Baby, come
swear to God you're beautiful. Yeah! Lollapalooza, man. I don't know if you guys know, but this is the first Lollapalooza I've ever played. So shout out to all of you motherfuckers that's super dope. Drop that shit too. I think I'm losing my mind, yeah. Trying to stay inside the lines, yeah. It's like you're running in place. How you keep staying the same. But baby, I guess I'm something different, and I'm okay with that. I can't fake no more smiles. That shit gon' drive me mad. I'm focused on the future, don't care about nothing else. I'm better by myself. I'm better by myself. I don't need no one else. I'm better by myself. Don't wanna answer questions, just want your company. It's all good on the surface, show me what's underneath. I'm not concerned with drama, I let that shit explore. I'm more concerned with commas, then keep it up with you. Keep that away from me, I put the Heisman up the bad energy. No empathy, especially when it kick off Hennessy. Fake friends to me make my mood go south like Tennessee. Make the food come out like cruelty. I mean, I tried to tell y'all I'm better by myself. I'm better by myself. I don't need no one else. I'm better by myself. I don't know who to trust. These days everyone's shady. Fool me once, on my own. There is no second time, baby. That's that shit I don't like. Please no, yes, no, baby. What up? I'm better by myself. Middle fingers up, middle fingers up. I'm better by myself. I don't need no one else. Yeah. I'm better by myself. G, drop that shit, bro. Lollapalooza. When this beat drops, I need everyone in this motherfucker to go crazy right now. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go! Staring at a number I won't close. Yeah, and even though it's all your fault, you the one I run to by the phone. I'm thinking all about the shit you said. That shit is on repeat inside my head, making me feel like a fool. Every sacrifice I make for you, for you, yeah. Started over, it's harder, dude. Started over, it's without you. Alright, I can't keep pretending I'm fine, yeah. Do you think about me? Can you live without me? Maybe when they doubt me, tell me, do you doubt me? Yeah. And even though this shit is all your fault, baby, when they call, silence to them all. 'Cause all these women wanna see me fall. They don't know me like you do. I'm just an object they can use. I'm not out here playing games. I do this for the music, not the fame.
So don't you say that I'm the same, 'cause I'm the only thing that hasn't changed. 3, 2, 1, go, 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 go. Lollapalooza, make some noise for my man on the guitar one time. Make some noise for my boy on the drums one time. I got some talented motherfuckers in this building with me right now. Lollapalooza, can we turn it up a little bit, man? Okay, so you drop my shit. Laying next to you, I gotta fly in the morning. Got me questioning what I think is important. I can't even lie, thinking you when I'm with her. Look me in my eyes, tell me that you feel different. Drove 2 hours just to stay the night with you. Haven't seen you in a year, but I still get you. I should see you laugh, 'cause I know I'm fucking miss that. How could I forget that? You made me feel alive. Fuck them other bitches, I would put them to the side. Girls in LA couldn't be more dry. You're so money, baby, you ain't even have to try. Now I'm running with you round these places. Tito's in the dorm, we're dancing. It's a quarter after 3, saying everything we mean. 3, 2, girl, it's hard to see me go so fast, yeah, I get that. Times that we had so wild, can't forget that. Now I'm on a flight in my fears, thinking about you. Hope you know you fucked up. Life out in Cali, that's a great, I'm committed. You the only thing that makes me wish things were different. I might fly you out, get your ass on a one-way. If I had it my way, girl, you be by my side. Fuck them other bitches, I would put them to the side. Girls in LA couldn't be more dry. You're so money, baby, you ain't even have to try. Now I'm running with you round these dancing. Tito's in your home, dancing. It's a quarter after 3, saying everything we need. Maybe I'm stuck in the past, girl. I'm willing to let it all go. You can't ignore the fact, baby. You made me feel alright. Fuck them other bitches, I would put them to the side. Shit's so real, baby, look me in my eyes. You're so money, baby, you ain't even have to try. I'm running with you round these dancing. Tito's in the dorm, we're dancing. It's a quarter after 3, saying everything we need. For a moment I was feeling that I had you. Didn't wanna leave, I had to. It's a quarter after 3, saying everything we need. Lollapalooza, man. Let me get some water. Let's go straight there. Yo, water's running. Man, I might have like one song left. Hold up, G. I may have one song that goes like, you so fucking. Hold up, G. Hold up. Then one. Hit it from the. Okay, Lollapalooza. Girl, I lose my. G, I think it's time. Okay, Lollapalooza, what do we got? 3, 2, 6. Go!
let you know that.
Hands on your body, I don't wanna waste no time. Feels like forever, even if forever's tonight. Just lay with me, waste this night away with me. Mine, I can't look away, I just gotta sit.
Let you know you're fun. Running circles around my mind. Even when it's rainy, all you ever do is shine. You're fine.
You a star just like a rock. Man, this feeling incredible. Oh, hands on your body. I don't wanna waste no time. Feels like forever, even if forever's tonight. Just lay with me, waste this night away with me. Mine, I can't look away, I just gotta say.
Lollapalooza, you sound so beautiful singing that. We gotta sing that together one more time. I just had to let you know you.
Hands on your body. Feels like forever. I can't look away, I just gotta say.
Lollapalooza, you were so beautiful. My name is Bazzi, and I'll see you next time.
What happens when you take the disciplines of physics, math, and graphic design and mix it all up over music? Now, that's a real question I'm asking you. The answer, naturally, you get one of the hottest electronic music duos on the scene right now. Odessa's accolades, Grammy-nominated records, Producer of the Year nominations, and their latest track was selected as the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics anthem. Not a bad career course change. Please welcome Harrison Mills and Clayton Knight of Odessa.
Hey, that was a cool intro.
You are very welcome, and shouts out to my producer who wrote that all for me. I don't know anything about you. No, I know so much about you guys. We go back quite a few years in time when you guys were just bubbling up from the surface, and I begged to have you guys come onto another production I was working on, and I was like, let's go eat pizza in New York on the High Line and hang out. And I did not have my ish together, and you guys definitely did, because you've just catapulted to superstardom. What's it like now coming here? You're closing out the Bud Light stage here at Lollapalooza, and to see where you've come over the past few years, and it's not been that long a time.
I mean, it's really surreal. It's crazy. It's hard to understand what's really happened, but we just have been trying to keep our heads down and create a great show, and hopefully people connect with it.
Yeah. Well, the show's pretty massive. I mean, I got to know you guys by just the pair of you getting up there and DJing, and now it's this whole immersive experience with a live band and dancers and fire.
Well,
and
we spend a lot of time. Actually, when we first started talking to you, we were just kind of dabbling with building up the set.
Yeah.
Because it's always been our dream to to kind of build something. We love sets that really take you places, and so as over the years we've just it's kind of grown into its own thing.
Yeah.
So we have like this 6-piece percussion line.
Cool.
A couple singers, us doing a bunch of stuff. Sean, our guitar player, is with us today. So it's a lot of moving pieces, but we try to make it, like everything needs to have a moment.
Yeah.
You don't want to bore anyone, really.
Right. So. In a nutshell, it just got way more expensive for you guys to go on the road.
Exactly. We were broke.
Yeah, more than a slice of pizza in New York. It's like, it costs a little bit more now. How did the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics anthem come about? Because that is like a crowning achievement in and of itself. Like, you can quit now. You're ahead.
It was really cool. We literally just got an email saying that it was happening, and then it was out that day.
Did not hit the spam folder. You were like, this is real life.
Yeah, it was incredible.
I don't think I saw the email first. I think I just saw my parents were like, "You gotta see this. It's on TV." So that's kind of how I heard about it, through my screaming mother.
Yeah. Well, thanks out. Shout out to the moms. Shout out to the moms who always hang out and help us out here. Listen, I would love to sit here and talk with you all day long, all night long, but you have some work to do. We're going to see you on the stage. We also want you to actually take a look at this board right here. These are our fellow Lollapaloozians, the people who've been braving the heat and the hot weather and the amazing music over 4 days here in Grant Park. I'm going to do you a favor, because these two up at the top right corner look like they have some mischievous questions for you. Number 2 or number 3? Wow. Who are you going with?
Well, let's go 2.
Number 2 with the glitter eyes? Yeah. What's the question for Odessa?
Hi, my name is Riley, and I want to know, what is your guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure.
It's probably stuff I shouldn't say, but
no, I mean, very guilty indeed.
Yeah. We're pretty simple. Yeah. Like a lot of just love Netflix.
Yeah.
So I think
I was gonna jump in and say mine just to break the ice, and I was like, watch Parks and Rec for the 10th time through.
A lot of Office. I mean, it's not really not too fun though.
Not too guilty. What about food wise? If you had a guilty pleasure where you're like, I'm totally deviating.
Eat pizza for days. So.
Okay. See, so I was in the right when we first started.
Yeah, no, you did well.
All right.
New York. Now we're in Chicago. Definitely gained some weight on this run. This tour. So.
Word on the street is that you guys are ceasing touring for a bit of time, and by a bit of time I mean it's 4 days. You get to go home and chill. You're constantly on the road.
It's literally 4 days. Yeah, we've been on the road for 2 months straight. We go home for the first time after this show.
Okay,
so we're excited to be home.
Well, a well-deserved break, not even a week's long for Odessa, because we're kind of guilty music lovers. My guilty pleasure is watching you guys play
thank
all
you so
the time.
much.
Thank you.
Odessa, thank you guys so much for coming by to hang out here at Lollapalooza.
Scott Hansen, and I'm Tycho. I started playing synthesizers early, but the goal was always to incorporate traditional rock instruments. So this is my favorite bass. This is a Mark Hoppus Fender P bass. It's got a P bass neck, but it has a jazz bass body. And this is the low end that you'll hear in all the songs. It's just got a really thick, chunky low end. I think the core of the sound is the Les Paul. This is a humbucker-driven electric guitar. It's just one of my favorite tones. It's just got a really nice, thick, long sustain, and the tone of it is just really interesting to me. The bedrock of the sound is synthesizers. This is a late 90s, early 2000 analog modeling synthesizer called the Access Virus. So it's really most of the leads, kind of piano sounds, stuff like that. But this is a digital synthesizer trying to sound like an old analog synth, whereas these are actually analog synths. These are modern analogs. I don't like to bring the old, really expensive ones out on the road, so these kind of sound a lot like the ones that I use in the studio. So all this stuff has to get severely affected, and everything is tons of effects. So everything comes in here, and then it goes through a snake, and then we'll head over to the other side and check it out. We've been developing this, we call it the brain. Everything comes in here and gets affected. So instead of having amps, we use these things called Kempers, and these are profiling amplifiers, and then you run a guitar or a bass even through these, and it sounds like you're miking a cabinet, and there's a lot of virtual instruments. The other main thing is this Universal Audio Apollo, and it can run these modeling plugins. So we use the whole show, runs off that. Oh man, you look at this spaghetti wiring situation, and it's so many things can go wrong, but we've had some pretty close calls with shows almost didn't go on. I usually, between the visuals, I do all like the video, and that's a really integral part of it, is like trying to connect the sounds that they're hearing to the images that they're seeing. If I'm going for anything, it's immersion, and I want these sounds to almost feel like this nostalgic dream state, like you're remembering something, but you can't quite put your fingers on it. When I walk on stage, I think my number one goal is just to try to relax and enjoy it and be in the moment, but the number one thing is to try to translate the vision of what these records are about in a different way. I think with the show, I want it to be much more visceral and something that's right there that you can touch and feel, and it's like commanding your attention.